And it's another blowout. Our surviving racers are starting to act more cautiously now as they enter the more difficult stage of the race.
Watch it.
1,000 apologies.
Is that the door to the executive suite?
It is. Madame Avaritia is inside. She'll be the one who'll give you the Gaia key.
I understand, I think. Arbiter, stay behind me.
Gladly. The people here have a strange aura around them.
Yes, it's called having more money than morals.
The tension mounts now as the riders now enter the most perilous stage of the race.
So far, so good. No one's taken notice of you two.
How will we find this Madame Avaritia?
But you can't miss her. Tall, gaudy dress sense, always smoking. Usually has some woman on her shoulder.
Ah, found her. There she is.
Beings in this galaxy really dress like that?
Some people reach a level of wealth that somehow allows taste to be irrelevant. I've seen less fur on a Yeti.
Darling, you simply can't mean that. Why, it is just so out of fashion, so gauche. Gosh, I just hate it when they get all complainy. Thank you, Sally. I will see you later. Oh, good lord. What is that tasteless little number you're wearing? And is that purple your friend is coloured? I rather think purple is so 45th century. You should look at getting a replacement if you really want to stand out. Just my advice.
Yes, well, that aside, I believe you're expecting me. I'm the doctor, and this is my...
Ah, Doctor, yes, of course. The man of the hour. And certainly a man of mystery, too.
I know you'll want to hit her, but keep calm and she'll give you her instructions.
Oh, I must say, you've been ever so generous with your donations, Doctor. It is such a shame you didn't select the next planet for our destination. I'm sure it would have been very interesting.
The money was enough. I leave the theatrics to you.
Oh, how terribly droll. But on a serious note, I must apologise about Setlic 4. Usually we choose planets with much more life and interest to put to the sword. But as this is the first stint of the season, can't exactly expect greatness so early on, eh? I can't wait for you to see the planets we've got in store later in season.
I believe you have something for me.
Ah, the Gaia key, of course. Oh, it took ever so long for the armed guards to unlock the vaults. But you can't be too careful, I'm sure you can imagine. The key is worth a pretty penny, and we can't have savages transmitting it out from under our noses, can we? This shall keep the racer's mind on the prize till we reach the next planet. I hear that one will go with much more of a bang. Setlic 4 has been such a disappointment. You should have seen those weak, thin little creatures on the surface begging for us to save them. Well, we'll certainly put them out of their misery when we laser this little rock. Broadcasting across the Trigalactic, of course. The ratings will be through the roof, to say nothing of the money.
We found another structure on the planet, another racetrack, not unlike this one. Doyle watched the bidding. The Zeltec 4 racetrack went for trillions. They bill it as a once-in-a-lifetime investment, so when it goes up, all the money goes up to Avaritia, and the buyers are liquidated. Literally.
Barbaric.
Good business, as far as she's concerned.
What is the next planet?
Oh, you can talk. How quaint. That clueless look on your face. Why, you look as though you were born yesterday.
No, I was created an hour ago.
Pardon?
The Arbiter demands more respect from you, madam. They are important to me, therefore they will not be talked down to.
Very well. The next planet for the chop is some nothing ball of moss called, I don't know, the Eye of Orion, I think? Anyways, enough of that. Let's hear who the winner is, shall we?
And coming in through the last straight, yes, it is! It's Doroko Kodomodo, and he crosses the finishing line.
Oh, how splendid! Just as expected. Now, Doctor, as the kindest and most generous of our benefactors, I think it only right that you deliver the Gaia key to the winner. Let me just get you a case for that.
Doctor, what is the key?
Space Station Avaritia is atop a planet-killing laser. They activate it as soon as the award ceremony is over, a final fireworks display for their audience. Deliver the key to us, and we will save the planet.
It will save the planet, Arbiter. I wish I knew more, but that is all you have to go on for the moment.
Doctor, as soon as you get the key in the briefcase, you're going to have to stall long enough for me to get a lock on it and transmit it up to my ship.
There you go. Now, if you'd be so kind as to give this to the victor.
Of course. Come along, Arbiter.
I can't get a lock on just yet. Must be interference from the atmosphere. You're going to have to stall for a few more minutes.
How exactly am I supposed to do that?
What is wrong?
I need to stall for time. They're not ready to beam the key away.
How will you do it?
Stick to the plan. For the love of everything holy, Doctor, it is vital that you stick to the plan.
But entire planets! I cannot just simply stand back and let them get away with it.
There'll be time for that later.
These bystanders, do they know?
They pay to be here. What do you think?
And now, entering the racetrack is our most generous and influential supporter, showing his face for the first time. It's, of course, the Doctor. He has the first place prize in his hands, ready to pass it over now to Doroko Kodomodo.